Good morning, and welcome to like 6 o'clock in the morning. Um, we're about to do it again. So I'm always, I'm gonna try to the best of my ability to build each day upon, the what's and whys. At least regarding why I meditate. Meditation is just a part of what I do. It's part of a healthy, spiritual, balanced diet. Carrots are healthy, but you can't just eat carrots because you can't live on carrots alone. Carrots have to be used in conjunction with other things in order to create a balanced, nutritious physical diet. I use meditation as, again, just a tilling of my soil, and I use it in conjunction with reading and journaling, and also healthy eating and involving myself in good, positive, uplifting things and conversations, and but I also use it to strengthen myself because over the years I've heard a lot of you know different things like, well, if they don't have something to contribute to me, I can't be bothered, or I don't want to waste my time, with people that are not on my level. But if we all felt like that, who would there be to bring us up? And so I just want to be somebody to help, bring us all up, man. I want to be up, but I don't want to be up alone. I want to be up with everybody. And frankly, some of us, need a lot more time and patience and understanding and assistance in getting up. I know I needed all of these years, and I'm not saying that I'm anywhere at all. I'm just saying just to get where I am, as low as it may be, it took me this long. And so I understand that for some of us, it just takes some time. So I use my meditation also to strengthen myself so that I can be a better example, that I can be patient, that I can be more compassionate. But again, this is in conjunction with other things that help create the whole picture. So beginning again, like every day, looking straight ahead, but not focused, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Make them exaggerated, even just big and deep. And with the next out breath, closing the eyes and returning the breathing to normal, in and out through the nose. Allowing the body to resume direction over the breathing, while we become fully aware in this space of our surroundings and our physical senses. We sense this space all around us, to the left, to the right, in front, behind, above, below. Feeling the weight of the body pressing down against the seat, and that point of contact between our body and the seat. The contact between our hands and our lap. And we also notice any sounds in the vicinity. Loud sounds, quiet sounds, near sounds, faraway sounds, soothing sounds, abrasive sounds, as they come and go through our awareness. Noticing also any aromas or odors that may be present, or tastes in the mouth. And for a few moments, just checking in with the body itself, just to see how it feels. So starting at the soles of the feet, and just working our way upward to the crown of the head, just taking a moment, a few moments, to notice each part of the body individually, briefly, in passing, just to notice points of comfort or discomfort, parts that feel fine, parts that don't feel so fine. But not stopping to linger, just noticing and continuing to scan up. And now, turning our attention to the breath. Observing as the body does on its own what it does with no assistance from us. No thought nor active effort. The body breathes on its own, and we just observe that process. Noticing as the body fills with air and then releases it. And where do we feel that swelling and contracting? Is it high in the chest and the lungs? Is it in the diaphragm? Is it low in the belly? And as we continue to watch the breath, we begin our day with a moment of thanksgiving and gratitude. This morning, I am grateful for the amount of patience I have been able to cultivate over the years. For it has made the difficult and trying times considerably more bearable but also shorter. So I'm thankful. And so I just say aloud, thank you. Likewise, I set myself to determine the thoughts on which I choose to focus, cutting through all the things that my mind could make up in the course of the day. And so I intend and I affirm that which I know is true and that on which I choose to direct my attention, my energies, and my focus. I am healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I make the decisions and carry out the actions that contribute to that spiritual, mental, and physical health. I take responsibility and accountability for the state and direction of my life. I manage my words and actions deliberately, understanding how they create my life. I refrain from saying things I would not want repeated publicly. I operate in patience, kindness, and love at all times. I am creating a good life for myself and those around me. And with those set, we will rest our attention on the breath. Again, not controlling or directing it in any way, just observing the body as it does naturally on its own, what it does, with no active thought nor effort from us. If it helps to focus, to count the breaths, count each exhalation, but only to a count of 5, and then start back at 1. If the mind begins to become distracted by thoughts, it's okay. But as soon as you notice, just return that attention, that focus, to observing the breath. If the mind begins to wander again, just bring it back in. Resettle that focus onto the breath. All that rising and falling. And now for just a moment, releasing all focus and just letting the mind go, letting it off the leash. Let it think about whatever it would like to think about. And returning the focus to the breath as we once again become aware of the space around us, of the physical place in which our body currently sits. Feel that space. Notice those physical senses. Feel the weight of the body pressing against the chair. Feel the contact between the body and the chair. The contact between the hands and the legs. Notice again the sounds that may be present in the vicinity. Observe any tastes that may be in the mouth or any strong smells which may be lingering. And when we're ready, slowly and gently opening the eyes, but retaining our position for just a moment. Just allowing the tail end of the meditation to settle over us. And there we have it. So this entire series is predicated on just establishing a meditative practice. There are so many aspects to it. It's like basketball, or any other thing. Having the fundamentals lays a foundation for greatness and for just amazing things. None of what we see, none of the greats that we see in any arena would be where they are without the fundamentals. Those things upon which they can build, those things upon which that greatness is built. And so this whole series is just about laying the foundation, about establishing a routine to put myself into a meditative space. Practice, repetition, the same things over and over again, and it becomes the foundation over time. There will be other series that I have on YouTube, building on those in different ways. Thank you, Sean. It is a great day already. I love you. See you at work. Other series over time, building on things, but that is the foundation of them all. So anyway, make it a great day. Love yourselves, love each other. Spread light and love into the world everywhere you go.